Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my spring makeup everyday routine kind of thing. I've not done this kind of video for a while, so I thought why not. So the first thing I'm doing is starting with my everyday primer and using a brush to proper work it into the skin to make sure that my foundation and all the rest of the makeup stays on for the entire day. Then we're going to be taking my new favourite foundation, the Infallible Total Cover, with the combination of this highlight illuminator thing from L'Oreal as well, mixing them together and then putting them on my face and then using a beauty blender to work it in. This is a full-on coverage, so I only use a little bit of the foundation. I don't mind if a little bit of spots will peek through, but I find it to be perfect and stay on the whole day. Then I'm taking concealer that will not be any surprise to anyone who's been watching my channel for a while. It's the Collection Long Lasting Perfection Concealer, and then again using Beauty Blender to work it in. Now when it comes to a powder, I have been trying out different powders throughout the entire time, so it will vary according to the day, but this is the one that I have been liking for a while now. And then going with a blush, this has been my favourite, like a springtime blush. It just gives like a nice peachy shade. Then my new favourite contour powder is this Contour 3 from Freedom, and as you can see I'm trying to show you how it's actually the perfect contour powder for pale skins like me. Pale skin tones, not pale skins, but you know what I mean. I have finally found the perfect contour powder, so I'm sharing it with you, and that's what I use every single day. Now my favourite shadow highlighter so far has been the Moon highlighter from Makeup Obsession. It's like a purpley lavender kind of undertone, but it's beautiful, it's blinding, and I do not mind that on everyday basis. And then to take away any excess powders, I'm using my go-to everyday makeup setting spray, which is from the Makeup Revolution. I have other makeup setting sprays, but I don't like to use that on everyday basis because they're more special and more hardcore. And then moving on to the eyebrows, because this is a everyday routine, I'll show you how I do my eyebrows as well. And that's why this is quite a longer clip. So basically I just take the Makeup Revolution eyebrow palette. I find that I can get anything from there that I need, and basically I start filling in my eyebrows. I firstly brush them through so they're not too bushy, and then I start filling them in. For some people that might be too much. For me, that's my perfect eyebrow shape. Now moving on to the eyes, I'm using this eyeshadow palette, and firstly this like beige, like really light brown colour, and just putting that into my crease, working it in, blending it in circular motions back and forward, like back and forth, and I'll be also putting that on my lower lash line. This will act as a transition colour because later on we'll be going with slightly darker shadows, and obviously I don't want it to be straight away boom dark shadow. Speaking of darker shadows, this is a slightly darker brown that I'm going to start working into the crease, as you can see, with the same brush, just taking a little bit, tapping off the excess and just putting it into my crease and blending it as much as I can. This will also follow up on my lower lash line as well, all the way until like in the corner, and then just blending it, as I said, with the same brush. And then I'm going to be taking this shimmery shadow using my finger. I'll be putting it on the entire eyelid. Like, I like it, it's really shiny and I feel like it fits well with the springtime. And yeah, just packing it on basically. I feel like it works best if I pack it on with my finger. I don't like using certain sprays to wet my brush and do it like that. I feel like that brings a lot more fallout. With a finger it doesn't. And then I'm going back with the brush and just adding a little bit more of that slightly darker brown and just blending it in, also making sure that there are no harsh edges from the shimmery shadow. And now taking this darker brow, even darker than the ones that we've used, I'm basically concentrating that mostly on the outer corner of my eyelids, just creating a little bit of more definition for the outer part of my lids, and I'll do the same thing on the outer part of my lower lash line, not dragging it all the way in. And that basically is that. And then I'm taking my clean fluffy eyeshadow brush and just basically going back and forth on the top of the eyeshadow, making sure that there are no harsh edges. I find this quite good trick. And then taking this different palette and taking the middle shade over there. It's super wet looking shimmer shade, and I'm just putting that slightly in the middle of the eyelid just to bring the attention there, and also I'm packing that on my inner corners, and also you'll see me putting it on my brow bone, and this is just generally to open up my eyes and to highlight my brow bone. I love this shade and I think it's perfect for these things, to emphasize certain features. Then to make sure that my lashes have a little bit fuller effect, I'm using this black eyeliner, kohl eyeliner, and I'm using that on my waterline, well, my tight line basically. And I find that this is the best eyeliner so far that I have used because it doesn't transfer on my lower lash line. And then I'm curling my lashes. Be careful with this stage, you can hurt yourself. I know how to do it, I'm not afraid, but you know, just be careful. And then just basically putting my favourite go-to mascara, which is waterproof, on my top and bottom lashes. And then I'm going in with the lipstick, and this is from Rimmel. It's like a nudie peachy lipstick, and I'm basically putting that all over my lips. But then I thought, this is not good enough colour, so I'm going to be going with a different colour on the top. But what I do is basically I don't use any lip liner or anything, I just put it on my lips, and then I take my finger and I kind of press it in to blend the blend the lipstick a bit further, and also to make sure that, you know, it's not too out there and it doesn't just sit on top of my lips. And then I'm going with this shiny lip butter from Revlon, and basically, as I said, I'm going to go over it because it gives it a little bit more peachy effect and it's a bit shinier, which is what I'm looking for in springtime. I don't want too matte, like I don't want everything to be too matte and too dull. But anyway, yeah, that's basically it for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed my spring makeup everyday routine. This is what I do on most of the days. Obviously, my makeup routine might change throughout the spring, but so far, this is exactly what I'm doing. So here is a closer look on my eyes because you might want to see. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up so I know to make these kind of videos more often. I really need to get away from the camera with my face now. Don't forget to click the bell button to keep in touch with my content and get notified. I love you very much, I appreciate all your support, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!